Hi everybody, my name's Jason.
I'm Caden.
I'm Jaden.
I'm Eli.
And we are the Yahuwah and the Torah channel. And we thank you guys very, very, very much for being a part of our little itty bitty tiny forum that we are reading and teaching and learning, as well as with you guys. We are doing all of this. And today is a preparation day. The drum rolls, there was only 3, which means tomorrow's a Shabbat. All right. We only have three drummers here because the other drummers like petting the dogs right now. So yes, that means today is a preparation day. That means we prep what we're going to prep today, see what we're going to see today, cook all of it, clean your house, get your house ready, get it all ready. So tomorrow at the crack of dawn, you are resting, and that we are resting for the day. And that is the commandment, is to rest. And it is to get in line with our Creator and to do what He wants. It is an appointed time. The Shabbat is one of these times that we're like, you need to be here. This is, if you want to be a child of the Most High. And again, it's not forced upon us, because you don't have to be a child of the Most High unless you want to be a child of the Most High. Now, to be the child of the Most High, what do you need to do? What are the qualifications, fellas?
Well, you have to follow the Torah and believe in the Messiah.
And what is the Torah?
The first 5 books of the Bible, Genesis through Deuteronomy.
Genesis through Deuteronomy. And inside of those books, you will find about 150 some commands that we can absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, keep today. They are commands that will heal us. They will make our lives better. We will be those people who are totally different. We don't look like the world, taste like the world, smell like the world, and we're not supposed to be part of the world. Being a part of the world means that we are jumping into all of these holy days, helly days that they have out there, which are not appointed times of our Creator. They are traditions of men and worldly things. And I think one of my brothers from prison said it best. He's getting out in a few days now. His name is Noe Gonzalez, and we're going to put him on behind the bars, and he's going on the record with me. And he said, "Merry Traditions of Men Day." And I thought about that, and I'm like, that is an actually really good thing to do. So people are like, Merry Christmas. Like, hey, Merry Traditions of Men Day to you, right? And people won't have any idea what that means, but we're getting away from that, and it is traditions of men. And so here we are, guys. We are into the book of Isaiah, YESHAYAHU. What you're looking at as you are looking at Yah Scriptures, the greatest English translation of Scriptures you will ever find anywhere, bar none. Nobody's been able to prove me wrong when I've said this. It is a very, very popular book. It is huge. It is 3,153 pages. It is like 3 inches thick. Guys, this is a study book. This is what you would want for your family, for generations to come. It's what you would want to pass on to your kids, because it is large print. And so it doesn't matter how bad the vision is, up to a point, obviously, but you can see it, and I can see it, which is exactly why I built this the way I did, is so I would have it study scriptures for my old, decaying, aged days that I have, and I can still read scriptures. And it is here, and so it is available right now. And if you guys would like it, it's in the bottom description below. You're not going to be able to purchase it on a Shabbat. We shut our stores down on a Shabbat, which means that you will have to grab it the next time on a Sunday, day of the sun, first day. Okay, so here's what we're looking at right here. We're looking at the times and the people of Yisrael. This is when Saul, David, and Solomon had all of the kingdoms, the 12 tribes, together at the same time. Then they split to Solomon's, to his people, his slaves. Not his slaves, but his, what is it? What did he split to? Solomon's underlings. Yeah, it was just his guys that were employed under him. And they ripped the kingdom apart, because Solomon was a necromancer. He was a wizard. He was a sorcerer. He was a dude that was very, very evil. But yet, in the Christian religion, everyone was like, oh yeah, he's just a great, great guy. Well, if he's a great, great guy, then the entire kingdoms of Yisrael would not have been split right here, and everything taken away from his lineage. To a point, it's still in the kingdom of David, partly, but it does get split up here and there. And what we are doing today is we're reading out of the book of Isaiah, right here, YESHAYAHU. And Isaiah was prophesying to all of these people back in this day, both sides, both Yehuda and Yisrael, and he was prophesying to them all.
And places around.
All the way around. And last time it was, I think, Damascus.
Yeah, he's like the prophet of death.
Yeah, and so it was like, prophet of death. And so that's where he was. And so let us get into this right here. Everyone ready?
I'm ready.
Woe to the land shadowed with whirring wings, which is beyond the rivers of Cush. which sends envoys by sea, even in vessels of reed on the water, saying, Go, swift messengers, to a nation tall and smooth-skinned, to a people dreaded from their beginning onward, a nation mighty and trampling, whose land the rivers divide. All right. What do you think the land shadowed with whirring wings? What do you think that means? What do you think? There's a lot of birds there or something?
Maybe birds.
Winds, strong winds.
Strong winds. Oh, that could be it as well. Okay, so yeah, we don't know exactly where this is at. So Isaiah's killing off this place. I don't know where it is. All the inhabitants of the world, and you that dwell on the earth, when a banner is lifted up to the mountains, look, and when a ram's horn is blown, hear. For thus Yahuwah said to me, I am still, and I watch in my dwelling place, like dazzling heat and sunshine, like a cloud of dew in the heat of harvest.
So, I mean, this could be like the end of time or something, like
This could be.
the Mount of Zion or something, like when he calls back or something.
Yeah. It's interesting that Yahuwah says, I am still. Right? And we're all a bunch of bustling people. We have a lot of issues. We have a lot of stuff that we're doing all the time. Always going from point A to point B. Always some sort of issues going on. And our Creator is still. And that is a good thing because He's in full control of all of this. And He doesn't need to be rowdy and all spooled up like we are, which we shouldn't be, but it happens. 5. For before harvest, when the bud is perfect and the sour grape is ripening in the flower, then He shall cut off the twigs with pruning hooks and shall cut down and take away the spreading branches. They are left together for the mountain birds of prey and for the beasts of the earth. And the birds of prey shall summer on them, and all the birds of the earth winter on them. In that time a present shall be brought to Yahuwah of hosts from a people tall and smooth skinned, and from a people awesome from their beginning onward, a nation mighty and trampling, whose land the rivers have divided, to the place of the name of Yahuwah of hosts, to Mount Zion. All right, who's the tall, smooth-skinned people? Who's that?
I don't know.
I don't know who that is. I mean, doesn't everybody have Nephilims? Do they have smooth skin? I don't know.
I really don't know about
I bet they don't. I bet they have warts all over them.
Yeah.
I bet they're like got zits or
So I'm
something.
very like clean looking.
They're like eating. They're eating the unclean food and they're eating the
All
humans.
people.
Yeah, the tall people. I don't know who the tall people are. I don't know. Down here, we are in the land of the short, brown-skinned people, and we are literally the tall whites when it comes to these guys, and they all look up to us, and they all won't let us on their buses or anything of the sort as well. So I think the tall ones scare the smaller ones, or it was only like 30 or 40 years ago when the United States jumped in here, and like it was our aged people. Do you realize it? Our aged people were young when the U.S. invaded this place and killed off a whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
So it wasn't more than like 30 years
It was
ago.
the 80s.
It was 30, 40 years ago. So these people were just kids the same age as me, literally, when the U.S. came and invaded this place. And so now they won't give us the bus. They do give us the finger, but they don't give us the bus. And so it is what it is. And I guess that is what it is. Okay, well, with that, guys, I guess we will talk to you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow is Shabbat service live. You guys can catch it. It is 11 or 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Whatever time that is your time, we would love to have you and join in. If you guys are on Rumble or Odyssey or wherever you guys are at, guys, check it out. It is on our main Yahuwah and the Torah YouTube channel. Not Yahuwah and the Torah 2, but Yahuwah and the Torah 1, the main one. And we will see you guys there tomorrow. Much love to you all. Have a wonderful day, and shalom.
All right. So.